Sara Sharif's father and stepmother are facing life in prison after being found guilty of murdering the 10-year-old girl at the culmination of a horrifying campaign of domestic abuse. Sara Sharif, 42, oversaw a culture of violent discipline within the family and confessed during his trial to attacks on Sarah with a metal pole and a cricket bat. When the little girl was found dead by police, tucked into an upstairs bunk bed, there were signs on her body of human bite marks, iron burns, and a litany of broken bones.
So I'll come over there. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Sweet spot. Mr. Malik. You follow me, sir. Okay, which one is your bag?
I don't have any bag.
You have no bag?
No.
Okay. We'll look overhead. Right, can you put your hands together like that, please? I'll explain more outside, okay?
Sorry?
I'll explain more things outside, okay? So you confirm no bag?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I promise we don't have any more bag.
Just confirm what seat he's in, mate.
Just in the middle one.
Just one in the middle, yeah.
What seat are you in front? The middle one.
Are you in the middle seat? Sorry?
What seat?
I've got the seat with my brother, but
I've got different here.
were you in the middle seat?
Yeah.
I was just around the middle seat. Yeah. Just want to confirm bag. He's saying no bag.
No, they don't have a bag.
Okay. But can you check it on there for us, mate?
Step down a second.
If Rob comes to the
We are, yes.
are you okay just to swap over? Just yourself come with me, and if you go with my colleague over there, is that alright?
Yep.
Do you want me to come here?
Bag. Nice, where's your bag? Have you got like a cabin bag?
He does.
He does.
Yeah. This is your only luggage.
This is the only
Yeah,
luggage?
that's the only luggage on hand luggage.
Okay. So one cabin bag between you and your partner, yeah?
No other luggage.
No other. Okay.
Okay, fine. We'll hold for a moment before we confirm.
Our side of things. The body of Sara Sharif was discovered on the 10th of August 2023 at 6 Hammond Road, Horsell. From the injuries sustained by her and the investigation conducted, you are suspected of her murder. You are therefore arrested for the murder of Sara Sharif. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you mention one question, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand what that means? Okay.
Time is 1956. Okay, just listen carefully to what I have to say. The body of Sara Sharif was discovered on the 10th of August 2023 at 6 Hammond Road, Horsell. From the injuries sustained by her and the investigation conducted, you are suspected of her murder. You are therefore arrested for the murder of Sara Sharif. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Yeah, where's immigration? But right, hold on to him, yeah, could you just confirm your name for me, please, sir?
Yeah, Urfan Sharif?
Sharif.
Yeah, Urfan Sharif.
Yes, yeah, that's fine, okay. So, the time is 1947 hours. The body of Sara Sharif was discovered on the 10th of August 2023 on 6 Hammond Road in Horsell. On the injuries sustained by her and the investigation conducted, you are suspected of her murder. You are therefore arrested for murder of Sarah.
The Old Bailey-haired Sarah had at times been tied up with tape, and a hood was placed over her head during prolonged periods of so-called punishment, which amounted to torture. Sharif, a taxi driver, fled with his family to Pakistan after Sarah's death on August the 8th, leaving behind a note confessing that he had killed Sarah. 2 days later, He phoned police from Islamabad to give a detailed account, telling the call operator, "I've killed my daughter. I legally punished her and she died." At trial, Sharif branded his own wife, Banish Batul, 30, evil, and told jurors she had been responsible for the violence within the home before he dramatically confessed his guilt to the jury midway through his evidence. In incredible scenes in front of the jury, Sharif said he took full responsibility and admitted the appalling violence he had meted out on his daughter. He appeared poised to plead guilty to murder, but cowardly refused to take the step. A jury returned its verdicts on Wednesday, finding Sharif and Batul guilty of murder. Sarah's uncle, Fazil Malik, 29, was cleared of murder, but found guilty of causing or allowing her death. The trial heard about a catalogue of signs stretching back over nearly 20 years of Sharif's violent, controlling and abusive nature. Another child he was connected with had suffered burns and bites in 2013 and 2014, although he was not directly accused of inflicting them. His ex-wife, Olga Sharif, who is Sarah's mother, told police in 2010 that he had been violent in the home, but he suggested she had been the violent one, and police took no further action when she withdrew the complaint. In December 2007, Sharif was arrested for false imprisonment, theft, criminal damage, and common assault following allegations by an 18-year-old girlfriend. 2 years later, he was accused by another girlfriend of false imprisonment, leading to a further arrest by police. Sharif lost custody of Sara after he was accused of waving a knife at wife Olga and attacking her, but he successfully regained access in 2019, despite concerns of social services. He had been ordered by a court to undertake a domestic violence perpetrator program and was accused during the trial of treating the court-ordered program like a tick-box exercise. Neighbours of the family heard peace and screams coming from the home, while Sarah's teachers spotted possible signs of abuse, including bruising on her face. The girl was made to wear a hijab to cover up the bruising, and ultimately she was withdrawn from the school a few months before she died. Evidence in the case showed Sarah had been strangled until her neck broke, and she had signs of fractured bones, past and present, across her body. In his 8.5-minute phone call to police from Pakistan, Sharif said his daughter was naughty and added, "I beat her up. It wasn't my intention to kill her, but I beat her up too much." The note he left with Sarah's body read, "It's me, Arfan Sharif, who killed my daughter by beating. I swear to God that my intention was not to kill her, but I lost it. I am running away because I am scared." Prosecutors argued all three defendants must have known about the abuse inside the family home in Hamad Road in Woking, as they were accused of murder and also causing or allowing the death of a child between December the 16th, 2022 and August the 9th, 2023. Before his courtroom confession, Sharif pointed the finger at his wife for the abuse and suggested he had been out much of the time driving his taxi. He branded her evil and a psycho and claimed he once had to jump through a window to get away from her. Neither Batul or Malik gave evidence during the trial, but messages aired in court revealed Batul had told their sisters that Sharif would regularly beat the crap out of Sara over the course of more than 2 years, and she had failed to report what was going on. By January 2023, Sara began wearing a hijab to cover up the bruises at school. Teachers noticed the marks on her face and referred her to social services in March of that year, but the case was dropped within 2 days. The following month, Sara was taken out of school, and the violence against her intensified in the weeks before her death. On August the 8th, Sara collapsed and Batul reacted by summoning Sharif home and calling her family 30 times. Sharif's reaction to finding his daughter lying close to death in Batul's lap was to whack her in the stomach twice with a pole for pretending, jurors heard. Within hours of Sara's death, the couple were arranging flights to Pakistan for the next day for themselves and the rest of the family. Mr. Justice Kavanagh adjourned the sentencing, telling jurors the case had been extremely stressful and traumatic. Detective Chief Inspector Craig Emerson from Surrey Police said, Sara Sharif's murder is one of the most difficult and distressing cases Surrey Police has ever dealt with. In a statement to the media outside the Old Bailey, he said the murder of a child is absolutely shocking, but the abuse Sara suffered during her short life has made this case particularly disturbing. Today, justice for Sara has been served, and our thoughts remain with Sara's mother and her siblings at this extremely difficult time. Sara was a bright and lively little girl who loved singing and dancing. Sara's spirit and bravery and resilience in the face of the suffering that she endured has shone through from the vast injuries that have been undertaken in this case. Sara's young life was brought to an end as a result of a brutal abuse and unspeakable violence inflicted on her by Sharif and Batul, which Malik did nothing to prevent. This case has shocked and horrified not only those who knew and loved her, but people across the country and around the world. He added, all three defendants have only ever sought to preserve their own interests throughout this investigation and have shown no remorse for their truly dreadful behaviour. Chief Superintendent Mark Chapman from Surrey Police said officers' thoughts continue to be with Sara's mother and her siblings and anyone who knew Sara in her short life. Through the course of this prosecution, members of the public will have heard or read the horrific detail around the injuries Sara sustained or the neglect that was administered to her. We would like to reach out to those people and say our thoughts are with them also. He said the circumstances of this case were unusual, as he paid tribute to the call handler who spoke to Sharif when he called to report his daughter's death from Pakistan. Surrey Police worked tirelessly on this case in the early days with our partner agencies in this country and overseas, he added. It is a hugely complex and legal procedural framework that we needed to navigate in terms of seeking individuals that were wanted for some serious matters in this country but were overseas in Pakistan. That work was going on for many days and weeks following the discovery of Sara's body. I would like to thank those agencies for their continued support in this investigation. Please like this video, please comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my crime channel. Thank you.